Today on Golf Destination, we're at the PGA Merchandise Show in Orlando, Florida. This international event is the largest and longest running event that's focused on the business of golf. New technologies, equipment, fashion, and education are the highlights of this yearly event. We'll take you there next on Golf Destination. Hello and welcome to Golf Destination. I'm Chantel McCabe. Glad to be back on the program. We are on site at the PGA Merchandise Show. It is the largest indoor gathering for all of the minds in the golf business. People debuting new products, showcasing their best stuff, all the golf minds meeting on this property in Orlando, Florida. And the guy who is in charge of putting this whole thing together, Mark Simon, joined me to talk about the week.
Well, golf is thriving and the PGA Show is a reflection of that. The show is actually the largest show since 2009, and we're attracting attendees from all 50 states and 90 countries. So we've had tremendous growth since, to be honest, the pandemic. As the golf industry has flourished, the show has also flourished. In 2023, 2024, and 2025, the technology in the game has been truly amazing. And I think the show, as you can see in the aisles today, is a true reflection of that. So the show is the largest since 2009. We have close to 1,100 exhibitors. We have attendees from all 50 states and over 90 countries, and we're literally using the entire convention center from one end to the other. We're going to get close to 30,000 total visitors to Orlando this week, and they're going to see everything in the golf industry, from the latest equipment, from the newest apparel, to all of the growth areas that we've seen kind of the game experience, whether it's in technology, whether it's in club amenities, fitness, health, and wellness, golf carts even, like it's an explosive sector. So if you are looking for anything in the universe of golf, you can find it at the show. The show is so much more than about the products that you see here. There's education. There's 5 different stages on the show floor, ranging in everything from the latest in club amenities to an inventor spotlight to career opportunities for PGA professionals. In addition to that, there's so many experiences, there's so many networking opportunities. We have the PGA Show Winter Jam concert featuring Third Eye Blind this year, a great place for PGA professionals to unwind and connect with their associates. There's so many new products being launched, there's so much innovation. In addition to staying current with trends and being up to speed with everything that's going on in the industry, so pros can bring that knowledge back to their members, there's a ton of buying that goes on in the show. Actually, the show aligns with a lot of the apparel and fashion buying cycles. So you'll see in the exhibits, there's order writing stations that are filled from literally dawn to dusk. And then in the other sectors, there's just so much innovation, so much new product. I think it's getting more back to the ways of that buying actually taking place at the show. One of the great things about the show is not only can you experience kind of all of the new products and interesting trends that you see in the exhibit space, but it's really comparing your notes and networking with fellow PGA professionals and buyers either during the show or after the show. And I think that networking, that info sharing, best practice sharing is what truly makes the show amazing and so valuable for our PGA professionals that come here.
Isn't it so hard to find quality these days? How about Italian leather golf shoes at Duca del Cosma? This booth has it all. Check out how beautiful these are. They're practical, they're good quality, and perfect for the golf course. But this brand has gone even further, making really innovative golf clubs of all different varieties and boots.
The Duca del Cosma was founded in 2005 by Baldovino Mattiazzo, an Italian guy from Venice. He's still our creative director and he's wonderful with his designs. Well, that's very different from other brands, and you can see it here at the PGA Show, very clear. Of course, I can say this, these are the most beautiful shoes around in the whole industry. They're beautifully Italian designed, eye for detail, lightweight, and they stand out. Yes, when you see the shoes, you think, oh my God, this is something really different. Because we all know the sport has a lot of athletic shoes, white, brown, and black shoes. We have them as well, but we also offer a beautiful variety of colors. The construction, the details about the shoes. I heard somebody said it's like a new mattress. You know, your feet have like a mattress under your feet. So the construction is It's waterproof, it's very, very lightweight and soft and comfortable, because you need to walk 18 holes and have the feeling, oh my God, I never take them off. Only late at night I think, oh yeah, I'm still wearing them. But it's a very comfortable shoe. Golf shoes, but they are for on and off the golf course. You can easily wear them every day and with your lifestyle apparel. But they are golf shoes predominantly, gives you grip and stability and comfort as well. The boots, the winter boots, I think we have the greatest collection, the largest collection of winter boots from all the golf brands, and they are getting more popular. You want to have warm feet, dry feet, and the inline is super soft with fake fur linings. They are amazing. You can wear these shoes every day, not just on the golf course, but also on your winter sport holiday. And they are super well priced. Yes, we are predominantly a footwear brand and already 21 years. So there was really demand for some shirts. So we have decided to create a little small apparel range with bamboo materials, and it stretches all the way, both sides. It's a very nice soft liners. So that's a little collection that we have started. Well, talking about the gloves, we use cabretta leather. That's a well-known material for golf gloves. We have a lot of sizes, and left and right-handed. And of course the funky colors, and some Italian colors as well. So our gloves are made in the factory that makes all the top gloves for golf. If you wear your shoes, you have comments. People will look at you and compliment you. And I get compliments every day when I wear the shoes. So that's really cool.
Next, we visit the travel area and talk to Ireland Tourism. Plus, we'll meet with the owners from Tilly when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, returns.
Golf Destination is brought to you in part by Goslings, the official rum of leisure.
Hello and welcome back to Golf Destination. I'm Chantel McCabe, excited to be here at this year's PGA show, bigger and better than ever before. And you want to know one aspect of the golf business that's booming every single year and continues to grow? It's the travel industry. That's why you find me in the tourism section, joined by Allison Metcalf, who is Executive Vice President of North America and beyond when it comes to Golf Ireland. Hello, how have you loved the show so far?
It's fantastic. I mean, this is a highlight of our year, I think. It starts off the year at the PGA show, and we're delighted to have, we've got more than 40 partners from Ireland, so we have hotels, golf courses, tour operators. The world of golf is here, and we're ready to talk to everybody.
Yeah, you're taking up a lot of space on the showroom floor, so that means you have a lot going on. But when it comes to Ireland, what is unique about golf in Ireland compared to everybody else around you?
Well, I think there's three things. First of all, we're home to 1/3 of the world's links courses, and we've obviously got good places to stay. I think the second point is that we have a unique brand of hospitality, that warmth of welcome, the crack as we call it, and of course it's very easy to get to. From the United States, we have direct services from 22 gateways across the US, so easy to get to, great golf courses, great places to stay, and above all, it is the warmth of welcome and the crack, C-R-A-I-C, which means fun.
Most people at home will know about the iconic golf courses in Ireland, but I'm putting you on the spot. Tell us about some hidden gems.
Okay, well, I think some of the hidden gems are up in the northwest. I think, certainly Ballyliffin, Port Salin, Rossapenna, maybe not so much a hidden gem anymore. I think there's Carn in Belmullet, I think is still a hidden gem. Down in the southeast of Northern Ireland is Ardglass. So there's lots of great links courses that are outside of, the Ballybunions, the Royal Portrushes, the Royal County Downs. And as we move around the country, there's something for everybody. I mean, so some of the hidden gems are to be found, and I think people are beginning to explore that. So, for example, if you are up on the Causeway Coast playing Royal Portrush, you might have played that before, but you might want to go back. You would like to play Castle Rock, you'd like to play Port Stewart, you'd like to then get into the northwest and play some of those courses in Donegal and Sligo. So, yeah, there's a lot of hidden gems, but I think it is the links courses that people do want when they visit Ireland.
Got a little visitor right behind you. That is the Open Championship Trophy, and Royal Portrush, of course, will be host in 2025. What does that mean to you and to the entire country of Ireland?
Well, I think first of all, we're very proud to have the Open back at Royal Portrush. It first came back in 2019. It was a great success. So to have it return to Royal Portrush just 6 years later is amazing. I think the legacy of bringing, obviously, the Open back to Royal Portrush is going to be incredible. It really does put Northern Ireland and indeed the island of Ireland on the global stage. The eyeballs of the golfing world will be on Ireland, north and south. So it's spectacular, and that's really just the beginning of. We've got ramp up to the Ryder Cup in 2027. So 2 very exciting years: the Open Championship, Ryder Cup in 2027. Those are 2 major anchors. Huge viewing audiences at home, and we know also that a lot of people will travel for those. So it's huge for us, and we're obviously looking to leverage that, and we hope people come and enjoy it. And if they're watching the tournament at home, they then come and experience some great Irish golf for themselves.
One last question here at the PGA show: why is it important to make these contracts and network and meeting new people and new faces?
Travel and tourism is a people business, and we pride ourselves in delivering what we hope is a unique brand of hospitality. And from a golfing perspective, we believe we have the best 19th hole.
Thank you so much for the time, and like you said, nothing beats meeting in person. Let's stay on the showroom floor and learn about Tilly, the iconic hat brand that's now launching a golf apparel line.
So Tilly is a company that dates back to 1980. It was founded by Alex Tilly. He was a sailor. And as he was sailing, his hat kept blowing off and falling into the water. And so he decided he was going to come up with a solution for that. He went home and on a sewing machine himself, he made this hat using 2 grommets on either side and a tie system with a slip knot so that the hat would stay on. The hat is an iconic hat. It made a lot of sense for us to introduce a golf line, and that's why we're here today.
So I'm a fashion designer, and my ready-to-wear line was from day to dinner. So it was work wardrobe to dinner. It was all sort of preppy chic, and we had COVID. So I happened to take up golf, which is my passion. I am in love with the sport, and so the evolution was I started to design ready-to-wear designer product into sort of golf. So we really start with the faction and the function, blend it together, and a great game starts in the closet. Tilly is a heritage company, so it's an iconic hat, and we came up with this golf bucket that you would wear on the golf course. Golf has a little bit of a uniform, so you have your polo and you have your skirt, and it was actually so much easier to design golf wear because I had parameters to work in. So what I did was tremendous amount of research and development on the fabrics, and it's how to take a fabric that has super performance that you can wash and you can wear, and you wash it every time you wear it, and it was building a collection that was sort of fashion forward so that there was a little bit of novelty to it. I would describe this line as preppy chic. It's sort of the roots of how and I design of the collection. I sort of take a nod to some of the best dressed historical golfers. And you know, it's great style doesn't go out of fashion. So it's a line built to just have great, simple style that is timeless.
Next, we speak with Susan Hess from Golftini. Plus, we show you the hat that Bryson DeChambeau liked so much, he invested in it. When Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Golf Destination is brought to you in part by Goslings, the official rum of leisure.
Hello and welcome back to Golf Destination. I'm Chantel McCabe. We are at the 2025 PGA Merchandise Show, and none other than our favorite guest, Susan Hess of Golftini, wearing all the hats, creator, founder, designer, great salesperson too. This year is a big anniversary, 20 years.
20 years.
Congratulations.
I don't know how that happened. It went like that. My kids were little and now they're big and they work for me. So I'm getting my head around that right now.
Let's talk about the humble beginnings. Where did it all start? Take us through the journey to get here to 20 years.
It started at the worst booth 20 years ago, 10 by 10. I had no idea what I was doing whatsoever. I had a little collection. I didn't plan. I told my kids when I get home, I'll make dinner again and we'll go back to normal. And this is the new normal. We got a big order and then I had to figure out how to make it. and pay for it and ship it and bill it and everything that goes with all of that, which I never thought of any of that.
It just happened like that. And you got to stay innovative. And you did just that, adding the men's collection. How do you stay on top of continuing to expand?
Well, at the beginning, it was just like the needs that I didn't have. Like I went to Ireland without pants because I only made skirts. So I came back and made pants. So that was a need. And then the boys needed men's. So they're like, Mom, when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? And I'm like, I don't know. Everyone else does it well. We really leaned into it. We give back to breast cancer awareness. So the men's collection that launched last year was all about breast cancer awareness, and everyone knows someone, and a lot of pink. So this year we incorporated blue, and I designed it with the other collection so they merged together, and I learned a lot about men's. It's easier than women's.
No kidding. Well, tell us, you mentioned a little bit about the colors, but the theme in general, every year has a theme. What was the inspiration this year?
So this year's spring collection is our anniversary collection, and I name all the skirts. So I'm wearing vintage vibes. I'm wearing a stretch cotton skirt that I started 20 years ago with just stretch cotton, nothing performance. And I fought performance, and now I have all performance. And I always bring in one cotton skirt, so I'm wearing that today. But then this summer collection with the men's is called Coast and Toast. So we stayed in the theme of martinis and kind of nautical. So we have this fun nautical, we call it Nantucket pink instead of the red, and because we're all about the pink, and this fun blue. And so we incorporated all these colors of the pinks and the blues in the khakis, and everyone's saying today it's really refreshing and like fresh.
Susan, you got the most fun stop, the best name, an iconic logo, and we know happy hour is going to be bumping here. Thank you for the time.
Thank you so much. It was fun.
The PGA show is about innovation. The founders of Snaps hats were certainly innovative with this design, a unique ball marker strap.
We watched Ricky Fowler come off the golf course and noticed that Puma was missing a golden opportunity for branding, and thought to ourselves, you know what, there's got to be a product out there that can leverage the ball marker and potentially put extra branding onto a hat. And so we developed this patented snapback strap that holds a ball marker. And so any brand, any golf course, any corporate, brand that wants to put themselves out and be more visible, this is how you do it. The reaction is we get that aha moment, that oh wow, and why didn't I think of that? And then for us, that's like the ultimate, kind of nod and tip of the cap, because, for most people with the brim clip is what you're used to as a golfer. It gets your hat dirty, it gets in the peripheral, everybody can, it gets in the way. But with this, it's very natural to grab the ball marker off the back of the hat. And when you snap it into place, you click it, and then you're kind of get set for your putt and ready to make that putt. So that's what we're most excited about. So we can do any decorating on the front or the back. We can do any color. We can match Pantones, and we can take your brand and do a silicone patch. We can do embroidery, but our very unique feature and what's patented is the snapback strap, which holds the ball marker. The styles of the hat are really anything that you see on anybody's head. So from a baseball style to a high crown to an unstructured kind of skateboard or snowboard surf style hat, we can do it all. We are in Greengrass Pro Shops. We are working a lot with corporate gifting and the big corporate brands, but you can also find us and order product at snaps.golf. And you can design your own, which is actually very unique and one of our best features.
You can view Golf Destination content from the past, as well as original programming on our YouTube channel at Golf Destination.
Up next, we meet with an innovative golf shirt company, now made entirely in the USA, when Golf Destination, presented by Goslings of Bermuda, continues.
Golf Destination is brought to you in part by Goslings, the official rum of leisure.
Every year, the PGA Merchandise Show attracts new vendors. With me is Will Giesel of Wim Golf, and this is such a cool product, quality product that you really break down in every stage, and you're most proud of the fact that every part of this is made in the USA. How did this become a thing?
Yeah, from sheep to shirt, everything Wim Golf makes starts right here in the USA. So the whole idea is born in the USA, and we're a 100% natural fiber company. And our favorite fiber right now is the merino wool. It's super high performing, but also looks great, keeps you cool when you're hot, keeps you warm when you're cold. And our main product are these golf shirts right behind me here. They come in 2 weights, lightweight, midweight, short sleeve, long sleeve, men's and women's. But you know, we've been working on this for 2 years, and really we know our sheep ranchers, we know the people that actually take the raw wool here and turn it into a beautiful fabric. So we're working with every step of the supply chain, and we really have a narrow focus on trying to make the only truly made in USA shirt in golf. And these shirts behind me, we can trace back to the actual ranch that it came from.
Refined and simple is such a good way to distinguish your brand from other brands. What has been the feedback from people joining your booth?
People love it. In general, they say Wim Golf is making something that they don't have on their racks right now. You know, we understand that it's going to take a little bit of time for people to remember that merino wool is higher performing and more sweat wicking than a polyester, because everyone's so conditioned to love these plastic shirts. But for us, there's nothing better than a natural fiber, and we believe the American merino is truly the best fiber that you can make a golf shirt out of.
How do people find you?
Wimgolf.com. That's WHIM, like on a whim, golf.com.
Thanks so much for taking us through the process. Good luck, and looking forward to seeing what's on the horizon for you.
Thank you. It's great to meet y'all.
Thanks for joining us in the miles of aisles here at the PGA Merchandise Show in Orlando. Visit our website, golfdestination.tv, our hub for social media channels, plus you'll see full interviews and unique content. I'm Chantel McCabe. Thanks for joining us for Golf Destination. We'll see you next time from another Golf Destination.
Produced by the Atlantic Production Group.